Hi, thanks for coming back. I am going to share a little bit more of an energetic practice today. Really excited that you're here with me. So let's start sitting on the mat. You can put a cushion or a blanket under your sit bones. Just take a moment before we start moving to find some stillness. So sit, feel your sit bones on the cushion, close your eyes, find your breath. Notice where your headspace is at today. Notice any emotions or feelings that are coming up this morning. See if you can let some of it go. Put down some of the list that you have in your head just for the next few minutes of practice. Okay. Open the eyes and start to move our bodies. So let's just put our hands on our knees and do some seated cat-cows here. So pressing your mid back out. Look down at your belly button, find a rounding through the spine. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Look up slightly. Exhale, cat, finding curving through your spine. Stretch through the lower back. Inhale, shining the heart forward. Flow through one more time. Exhaling. You can use your hands on your knees for a little traction. Inhale, shining the heart forward. Always got to get a side stretch in. So bring your left hand to the ground next to your left sit bone, right arm up overhead. You can bend into your left arm, finding a nice side stretch. Looking up under your armpit. And switching sides, right hand comes down to the mat, left arm overhead. Beautiful, back through center. It's two little shoulder circles here. Going backward, shoulders up to your ears and around to the back. Slowly articulating each movement, reversing direction, coming back, up and forward. Nice. Come to hands and knees, placing your cushion to the side. Let's just do 1-2 rounds of cat-cow here to bring your whole body into it. You can even press into the tops of your feet on your cat and lift your knees up slightly. Starting to engage the core. And let's push up into down dog. We're not wasting any time today, getting right into it. Nice pedaling out the feet if you'd like here. Or you can just find stillness, seeing if you can get your tailbone a little bit
closer to the sky, pressing through the palms of your hands, making sure to bring weight into all four corners of your hands here. And if you lift your heels to get a little more arch in the back, you can lower them as much as you can. And press forward to plank. See if you can get a long straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. Internally rotating your thighs here, so almost like you were, almost like your heels are going to move to the outsides of the mat, but keeping the heels where they are, just finding that movement through the tops of your legs. Continue holding plank and pressing back into down dog. Let's flow through that. So exhale, come into plank. Inhale, back to down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. This time, lower all the way down to the belly. Release the toes, bring your hands a couple inches in front of your shoulders. Cobra, slight back bend. Starting gentle, exhale. Releasing down to the mat. Pressing back through hands and knees and up into down dog again. Looking forward, bend your knees deeply, stepping forward in front of your mat. Forward fold. Hold this one for a moment. First forward fold of the day. Let's grab opposite elbow. And let some tension out. See if you can release anything that you don't need to be holding right now. And coming all the way up. Hands to heart, Tadasana. All right, we're going to flow. I'm going to put on some music. And feeling your feet grounding. Crown of the head shines to the sky. This is coming. And find the grounding through your feet. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back to plank. Holding plank here. Let's rock back and forth, forward and back on your toes. Finding strength through your arms, your core. And lowering down, this time halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Bending your knees, looking forward, stepping to the front of your mat. Forward fold, grabbing your big toes here with your pointer and your middle finger. Releasing your head. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back to plank. Holding plank here, let's touch our left shoulder with our right hand. Right shoulder with your left hand. Let's flow through that. See if you can keep your hips as level as possible. And as still, trying not to rock back and forth. And one more. And lowering halfway. Coming up Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking forward, bend your knees. Stepping forward, forward fold. This time sliding your hands underneath your feet so your toes are touching your wrists. See if you can bring your weight a little bit forward, like you're a wheel about to roll. And coming all the way up. Hands to heart. All right. Keep going. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back to plank. This time we'll bring our right hand in front of our face. Left arm comes up for side plank. Left foot can stack on top of the right. Holding here. If you want to advance by lifting your left leg up or grabbing hold of your left toes, straightening the leg, all ways to advance, or you can just stay in side plank. And bringing your left hand down to move straight into the other side. Left hand in front of your face, right arm up overhead. Whatever variation you took on the other side, you can do here. And bringing your hand down, let's flow through your vinyasa, upward facing dog, and downward. Right leg comes up, keeping the hips square. See if you can get your heel to the ceiling. Again, leveling the hips, raising the right heel a little higher, and stepping it through. Coming up into a lunge. Make sure your knee is stacked over your heel. For your right foot, up on the toes of your left. Breathing here. Now on your exhale, bring your left arm forward, right arm back for an open twist here. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, hands to frame your foot, flow through. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Right leg up this time. Squaring your hips, lifting your heel a little higher. Squaring your hips again, lifting your heel a little higher. And stepping through to a high lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Now an exhale, opening to the left for a twist. Looking back over your left shoulder if that feels okay. Inhale, arms come up.
Exhale, flowing through. Two deep breaths here in down dog. Looking forward, bend your knees, stepping to the front of your mat. Folding. Inhale, coming all the way up. Do a little Utkatasana. So bending deeply into your chair pose. See if you can touch the ground with your fingertips before bringing them up overhead. See if you can get your knees back behind your toes. Sit a little deeper. Feeling the engagement of your shoulders here as well as the lower body. Breathing here. One more breath. See if you can get a little deeper. And forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back to plank. Flowing through your vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky this time, still keeping your hips square. Left heel as high as possible. Left knee to nose. Back up. Left knee to nose. Back up. Left knee to nose and step it through. Bringing your back heel down this time for warrior one. Toes of your back foot can be at a 45-degree angle. Bending deeply into your front knee. Seeing if you can square your hips to the front of the mat as much as possible. Breathe here. Bringing your hands behind your back, interlacing your hands. Opening your chest. Look up and exhale, fold over your front leg for humble warrior. And coming back up. Arms come up. Warrior one once more. And exhale, frame your foot. Flowing through. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, heel as high as possible, hips square. Right knee to nose. Back up. Right knee to nose. Back up. Right knee to nose. And step it through. Warrior one. Deep bend in your front knee, see if you can stack it over your heels. Again, some engagement through your upper body, your shoulders, your back here. And releasing the hands, interlacing them the awkward way behind your back. Find some opening through your heart. And exhaling, folding forward, humble warrior. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, frame your foot, stepping back into plank through your vinyasa. Bending your knees, look forward, step or hop your feet to the front of the mat, folding forward, and coming all the way up. Hands to heart. Back to chair. Bending deeply, touching the ground, arms come up. Notice where your mind goes when your body is challenged. Sit back a little deeper. Bring your hands to your heart. Left elbow comes to right knee for a chair twist. You want to open it up. Bring your left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky. And back through center, arms come up. Sit a little deeper. Hands back to heart. Right elbow to left knee. Twisting to your left. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. Stepping back for plank. Let's hold the plank for a moment again. Finding that line from the crown of your head to your heels. And lowering chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, this time opening up. If you'd like, you can drop your right leg, coming into Wild Thing. Opening through the heart. And coming back through, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, right knee to nose. Right leg to the sky. Right knee to right elbow. Right leg to the sky. Right knee to left elbow. Right leg to the sky and step it through. Warrior 2. So your left foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Deep bend in your right knee, looking forward over your right fingertips. Active arms here. Inhale, arms come up, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bending. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bending. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend. Let's reverse. Left hand comes to left thigh or calf, right arm up overhead. And side angle, right knee to right elbow, left arm up overhead. And reversing once more. Beautiful. Warrior 2. And flowing through. Now bring your left leg to the sky. Opening up. Finding Wild Thing if you'd like on this side. And back into down dog. Left knee to nose. Back up. Left knee to left elbow. Back up. Left knee to right elbow. And up. And stepping through. Warrior 2. Right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Deep bend in your left knee. Inhaling, arms come up, leg straightens. Exhale, bend. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend. Once more, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, bend. Go ahead and reverse your warrior. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Right arm up overhead. And reversing once more. Breathing deeply. And back to warrior 2. Flowing through. Exhale, downward dog. Come to child's pose for a moment. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Forehead to mat. Rocking out your hips. Catching your breath. Okay. We're getting close. So coming back up to down dog. Let's look forward, meet at the top of the mat for Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, stepping back to plank, flowing through. Right leg to the sky. Right knee to nose. Holding it there. Dropping it down to your mat. Just touching it. Up again. Down. Up. Down. Up. Back to the sky. And step it through. We're going to come back into Warrior Two once more. Left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Now let's straighten your front leg again. Come into Trikonasana here, triangle pose. So reaching your right arm as forward as you can, and then dropping it to your shin or to a block. You want to put a block on the inner or outer edge of your ankle. Left arm to the sky, opening your shoulders to the front. And coming back up. Bend your front knee. We're going to launch off our back foot and come into half moon. Bringing your right hand about a foot in front of your left foot, or you can use a block for this as well. Right arm up, left leg perpendicular to the ground, flexing your foot, finding stillness if you can. If you want, you can bend your left knee, grab hold of the foot, find a little more opening through the chest. And releasing back into Warrior Two. Deep bend. Let's reverse the warrior and flow it through. Beautiful. Now left leg to the sky. Left knee to nose. Again, lowering just to tap the mat, back up. Tap the mat, back up. Tap the mat, back up. Left leg to the sky. And step it through. Warrior Two. Straightening your front leg, we'll come into Trikonasana. Reaching forward, bringing your left hand down, right arm to the sky. And back up. Bending again through your front knee. Press off into your half moon. Flexing that right foot. If you want to, you can bend your right knee, grab hold of the foot. And releasing back into Warrior Two. Reversing the warrior. And flowing through. Down dog. Looking forward.
stepping or hopping your feet in front of the mat. Folding here. Let's bring our feet mat's width distance or a little bit outside of our hips. Bending, we're going to come into Malasana. Bringing your hands to your heart. Yogic squat. Bring your left hand to your mat, right arm up overhead. Nice twist here. You want to bind, right arm comes behind your back, left arm around your knee. And back through center. Right hand comes down, left arm up. Binding on this side if you'd like. And back through center. And forward fold. All right. Planting your hands, we're going to flow through once more, stepping back into plank. Just because I like this song, I like to dance to it, we're going to do some mountain climbers, everybody's favorite. Knees to nose. If you want to go to the beat of the song, just going to do a last push here, get our heart rates up. Keep going. Run it out. See if you can go a little faster. And hold the plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh, use it as a rest pose. Beautiful. Right leg comes to the sky. Right knee to nose. Go ahead and step it through. Come back onto warrior two once more. Breathe here. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Reverse. Back to warrior two. Again, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Just floating on the aerobic of the mountain climbers. Just continue to get the benefits of it as you flow through other poses. Go ahead and grab your left foot if you'd like. And this time, bring your left hand to the ground, right foot to the sky for standing split. You want to try some little hops here, or handstand, and just bring your left leg as high as possible. Some little hops off your right. And bring your left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands to heart. All right, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, back through your vinyasa. Don't worry, no mountain climbers this time. Left leg to the sky. Knee to nose, step it through. Warrior two.
Reverse. Exhale, side angle. Reverse. Half moon pose. Grabbing your right leg, foot if you'd like, bending the knee. And releasing the foot. Bringing your right hand down to the floor, right foot to the sky for standing split. Planting the hands. If you want to do some small hops here. See if you can send energy through your right toes. And bringing the right foot to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a wide-legged stance here. Folding forward. And grab the outer edges of your feet. Nice. If you would like to take a headstand here, you can do that. And coming down slowly with control. Everybody meet in a child's pose. Let's do some audible breaths here. So inhale. Ah. Ah. Nice. Coming back up to your knees. Bring our feet out in front of you. Let's do a butterfly here. Soles of the feet together. Finding length. And folding forward. Coming back up, left foot comes out, right foot to inner thigh. See if you can square your shoulders to your left foot. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, folding. And back through center. Right leg comes out, left foot comes in. Squaring to your left foot and folding. And coming back up. Scooting forward, we'll come down all the way onto our backs. Do a figure four here, right foot over the left thigh, pulling your leg in, getting a nice hip stretch here. And bringing your left foot down, crossing your left leg all the way over the right. Let's take the twist here as well. To the left side, right arm comes out, looking out over your right shoulder. And back through center. Right foot comes to the ground, left foot over right knee, bringing it in, figure four. And crossing over fully, knees come to the right, looking out over your left shoulder. Back through center. Do a little happy baby here. And coming into Shavasana. Relaxing. Just give you a couple minutes here before I pull you out, but it is good to take a moment with a more powerful practice just to soak in, notice how your body feels. If you want to stay in Shavasana, please do. If not, if you're ready to enter the world again, take a big full body stretch. Rolling over, bending knees, rolling over onto your right side, and pressing up into a seat. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you sweat a little bit. Namaste.